Welcome to a diary video. I'm just putting my shoes on to go out to the Fiesta and do some bits and bobs on it in regards to changing the locks. The video might be behind itself because obviously I do two videos. So I do my diary video, which is this one, and then I do like my fixing videos. So sometimes, hopefully I'll never release one of these videos prior to showing you a new car. But yeah, so obviously because I record two at the same time, I get a bit confused, which isn't bloody hard for me. But we're going to go and do this car, which is out there, as you can see, which is there. I had it yesterday, so that being 29th of April, and it's what, 10 to 9 in the morning. So the car's been out there. It's been there all night. It's not locked. I've got a new ignition barrel. So the car came and we had to push off the flatbed because there's no keys, and then we just dumped it on the ground, which wasn't very easy. But with the steering wheel lock on, it literally had like this much movement, so you could just, well, no, it didn't really work. I mean, it did move, but the car was open. Obviously someone's got into it and opened it up, but there's no keys, so the car kind of just was come off the flatbed and it was quite skew-iff, which was a bit annoying. It's a health hazard in there. I'll show you in a minute. But we've got the, so because of the I got the immobiliser ring, sorry, ignore that. Because of the fact that the steering wheel was done, I've had to take the old lock off, which took 20 minutes. Normally you can get the lock box out, so let's see that. If you see that there, that's one of the lock bolts for the ignition barrel, so obviously you can't get it off. So they're called snap off bolts. So if you look in there, in fact, hang on, I'll show you. Hopefully you can see that, because I've got my camera screen on the wrong way around. I had to drill, slice a head in it. I did try tapping it. You can see there that tried tapping it, but it didn't want to tap out. But yeah, I just needed to get the ignition off straight away so I could at least turn the steering wheel. I've programmed a fob to it already. So as I said, I brought an ignition barrel, so that was the key that came with it. That's the key for that. This is a new key. It's not been cut, but we don't need to get it cut. And then what I've got left to do today, well, right, I've got to put the door lock in. They put right on it. You never get a left key at door anyway. Yeah, so I need to do that. But we need to get the engine started first, so I can put it on my drive, because it's stuck out on the road. And I'm hoping my fob fix it will program it, because it's supposed to be a one-time use, but we'll see. We'll have a look and see if it will program again. Anyway, I'll join you back in the car shortly. So yeah, see you in a moment. Right, we're in the Fiesta. I just want to say, first of all, it smells so bad. Do you know when you watch these videos where volunteers clean cars and they go, oh, this is a disgusting car, I can't believe people live like that, and then you look at it and you think, well, it's not that bad. Yeah, well, they want to wash this car. I'm sitting in this, you know, lots of coins. Yeah, this is what you call a dirty car. And there's a pista resistance in the back. Yeah, this is a minging car, right? Someone's been living in here. I won't even show you the boot. I mean, there's cat food. And then look down there. This is how good it is. Well, yeah, besides the mould on the seats. Yeah, look there. See that there? That's a tub of syringes. Used syringes with needles in. I don't even want to think what that is in there. It's probably piss. But yeah, this is a minging car. So when you get your valeters and go, oh, yeah, this is really dirty. You know, this is dirty. This is what you have to contend with when you buy repossession cars. It's just like, there's some euros in here. Because I'm not sure why you'd have that many euros. But anyway, It's so bad. Thank God the back windows are windy ones, you can put them down. I don't even want to sit in this seat, but you know, you got to do these things, don't you? So yesterday when the car came, I didn't film it because I just needed to move the car. So that's the old, hang on, let me move my camera and microphone. Oh, I feel sick. It's really making me want to vomit. I'm not actually joking. I'm not that prudent, you know what I mean? I've washed so many cars, but it's really stale in here. You got that sicky bit at the back of your throat, but you know, that's fine. But, oh yeah, in the boot, I know I didn't show you because obviously I've really just looked, but in the boot there's a petrol tank and then a motorbike petrol tank, which is very random. Actually, while you're there, we'll have a look in there. Look, oh nice, a bit of vape, some Allen keys. But anyway, yeah, let's get back to what I was doing. Yeah, so I've took that off. So this is what engages obviously your key and your ignition barrel. So you can normally tap these out. I normally have good success of tapping the shear bolts off. As you can see, I did have a go, but this one's just really tough. Sometimes you get, I mean, shear bolts are what they are. It's a bolt that they tighten up, but there's a head on it. So as they tighten up, as it gets tighter and tighter, the head snaps off, and you're left with this bolt, which obviously you can't get out. But normally you can tap it. I did try cutting a head into it and turning it, but it just wouldn't go. The other one did on the other lock, but yeah, it didn't work. So we just basically just grind it enough of it off just to whack it off. But the main purpose of getting that off is obviously we don't have the key, so it's redundant. There's no point even bothering trying to replace the lock set, because you still need the key and everything and the door lock. So you can never get this on its own and the door lock. You can get them really early forwards, like the Mark, what is this, 7, so the Mark 6 you can get them for, but you just can't seem to get them. Plus, anyway, like this set, but obviously not this one because it's in the car, but that and this key was 70 quid. So I mean, that's a bargain. You'll pay £50 just for the lock set, but and obviously it doesn't come with the transponder and the key, but that's what we got. Anyway, so the only annoying thing yesterday was, let me undo this lock on this steering wheel. So because the steering wheel was locked, I couldn't turn the steering wheel. So on these steering wheels, when you're doing the cowling, I'll just sort of take it off. So this top bit here just pulls off, and then there's this piece here which pulls out, and you can get to all that. So that will come off without any screws. But unfortunately, to get the bottom cowling off, you have to unscrew it from there. And of course, because I couldn't turn the steering wheel, I couldn't get to the screws. So I had to, let me just take this top bottom bit off. So I had to basically get a tap and just tap the top there and there, just to be able to push it down and over. I really didn't want to do that. I mean, I can repair that, so it's not the end of the world, but I didn't want to do it, but I didn't have no choice. I tried all mannerisms, undoing the screw from the back. I tried tapping, because obviously I just wanted to take the lock off. So I tried doing the tap. So if you can see that there, I tried doing it from the top without taking the bottom cowling off, but it didn't want to go. So it's very hard to find shear bolts for these cars. So I get these screws, which has obviously got an Allen head with a little bit in the middle. Look, I know you can undo that if you really wanted to, but trust me, I can't find proper shear bolts for Fords. I mean, but anyway, if you want to get it off, you're going to get it off. If you want to get it off anyway, it took me, what, less than 20 minutes to get it off? And people, when they nick these cars, because obviously Fords are very common for nicking, they don't tend to take all this off. But anyway, this is all hidden once. But yeah, but it's got a special bit, which obviously goes in the end of a screwdriver. And it's not a 5-minute job to get them out, because you can't even get a bloody screwdriver in there. But yeah, you can see that. So it just replaces it. They are the same bolts. They're just not shear offs, unfortunately, and I can't find shear offs in there. So I brought a bag of those. I think they're M8s or something like that, with a bit. And I've got a special bit. It's not a normal bit. There's a little. It's not like a star, not like an Allen key, not a star. But there's a little shank bit in the corner, so there's a little extra piece. So obviously it won't fit just the standard one. there is a recess in it, and it will. Anyway, who cares? It doesn't matter now. So that's the new lock. So that's the immobiliser ring that is on the car. So if I remember rightly, because I've done that one. So that's the immobiliser ring that came with my lock, and then that immobiliser ring is for the one I took off. So I can't remember now 100%, but I think you leave the one that's on the car. But we got the two anyway. So the battery was completely flat yesterday. I've took the lock off, so I'm going to put the key in and see the mileage for the first time, because I've not actually seen the mileage. The last MOT said 81,000, and looking at the MOT history, it's been doing about 10,000 a year. So I'm going to guess less than 95,000. I hope it is, because if it's really like 90, that'd be ace. If it's 100,000, then obviously, you know, people get the scaries, don't they, when a car turns 100,000. But it is a 13 plate, so in really speaking, it should have 100,000 miles on it. More than that, actually. Anyway, hold on, let's take the lock off. I mean, legs. Ooh, I can see it already. It's done 92,800. Fabulous. Oh, we've got a bit of fuel as well. So obviously this car's not going to, I don't think there's stop start on it, is there? No. So obviously we're not going to, oh, yes. I can open the windows. If you can hear noise in the background, sorry, I live opposite a school. So it's saying key not detected, which is fine. Normally you get the PATS light here. But I'm guessing it's because it's coming up there now, because this is a Mark 7.5, if that's what you really want to call it. I'm just going to try and do the immobiliser, I suppose. So in here is an OBD. Oh, I put that in there, so don't think it was a magic. Oh, that's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Just took out the glove box, only because the car was open all night. Not that it makes much difference, but so I'm going to put this device in, and this is going to hopefully reprogram my immobiliser. Well, that's telling me then when I plugged it in that it's got 2 keys programmed to it. You have to bear with me. This is my vlogging camera on the wall, on the fly camera. So according to this fob thing, I've used this once on a Fiesta before, and apparently it's locked to the car. So, oh, sorry, I'm putting that down. We're not talking to me. Yeah, so apparently it's once it's used once on a car, it's locked to that car. But I'm going to have a go and see if it really has been locked to the car. If not, I'll have to order a new one. Put the tour into the vehicle, Jamie. After approximately 5 seconds. Yeah, so I'm just reading that then because I can't remember. So if I plug this in, remaining key, turn your ignition to position 2. If I plug this in, it should tell me how many keys are already programmed. 1, 2. So obviously there's 2 keys already programmed to the car, which is what we don't want. So obviously this car is a repossession, so it was just taken with no keys. But anyway, I'm gonna do the program. Right, I was defeated on the fob fix it. Though it appears to look like it works, it doesn't actually work. So I've just ordered a new one. So we're not going to get anywhere today with this. So I've just put it back together. What I am going to do though is clean it. Well, not clean it, but get the crap out of it, I suppose. Okay, let's join you back shortly. In fact, I'll show you the boot. Oh, it's like a stale ashtray in here. I smell it really bad because I don't smoke. Used to though. Grim. Wouldn't that be fun if the spare key was in there? Our place. Keys. I mean a coat. Do I dare check the pockets? Of course we do. You never know. There might be a spare key in there. That's an express coat. Is that trains or buses? Buses in it. What the freaking hell is that? Oh, I know what that is. A bit of random cardboard. Oh, it's so smelly. What the? No, I'm not going to put my hand in them pockets. Someone's coat. Getting married in. How random. What a feeling you thinking them. Actually, I'm just going to push that down. Because we're going to need to be able to Nissan. Yeah, you definitely need that in here. Tina. Do you reckon there could be a note in there? Light bulb. Let's get some of this crap out. Stick up the skip. What the shit is that? What on earth? Hang on. Don't know what that's from. It's got petrol in it now, I can hear it. How random. It's my scrap pile. There's the frame for it. Guessing that's the back. What the? Why would you have that in your car? Just know there's going to be no drill on that. I can feel it. Air filter kit? No, it's not air filter. What I'm talking about is fuel filter, isn't it? What's that in there? Facebook. Right, aside for... It's going to move that. I don't know what that's about. Laminating resin. How bloody random. Screen wash looks like a piss. Well, they're always handy, aren't they? Ooh, a little box. Would you like a little box? LED indicator, boat tractor. Nout. Ah, that needs to go in. Oh, I see. They ran out of fuel one day. I get you. And they just threw it in there. Oh no! It's just an MOT certificate. God, they didn't have it long, did they? They bought it when? On 80,000 miles. 12 months MOT with a health check. Well, these bits had a health check. 10 for the first 20. Fucking wheel cut in the glove box. Well, that's helpful. At least that's something, isn't it? Oh, there's the LED thing, whatever that is. Anyway, let me, I'm going to finish emptying this and I'll come back to you. Right, boots done. I'm going to try and, perfect. Let's put you up there and give you a bird's eye view of what I'm doing. I've only got one black bag. It's just vile. With the exception of these metal brackets, they're the battery. So I've got this lovely tie. I've got some sort of flapping wheel here. Don't know what that's about. But you know, tools is tools. Toolbox, lid. I don't even want to sit in here, but I can't bend. It gives me the willies just being in here. I should wear a mask, but I haven't. Right, you can just see me picking up rubbish. What? Why would you have cat food? Is there a cat in here? I say no one's that bad that they have to eat cat food. There's always a food bank if you're desperate. There's a card there. Oh, there's some chips down here and they're mouldy. Oh, this is so stinky. A burger. What was left of a burger? Likes his Munster. It's always handy, isn't it? What we got here? Driver hire. George somebody. I won't tell you his last name unless you can see it. Oh, it's a timesheet from 8/20/20. I didn't have this car long before it was repossessed. Oh, a sock. We know he's been using that. Spoon. I found some more of the service pack. I found the service. No, I didn't. Not the service. I'm lying. I found the manual and the quick manual, but no service book, which is a bit annoying. Oh, there's a CD here. The Killers, Hot Fuss. It's not in there. Camera, but SD card got full on my other one, so I'm going on my phone. Sharps. Don't know what's in that. Is it medication? Would it be medication? In a needle? Sure you wouldn't. I don't know. But you know. I don't know what you inject into these days for medication wise. Let's move that shirt forward. It's all warm now. I found some more on the service. Yeah, so far that's where we are. Oh, see that? That is fag ash. Oh. A book. And some more letters, we don't need to show them. I'm guessing that's part of the motorcycle, so if anybody's got any good ideas what motorcycle it's off, you'll know now. a shoe, some fiberglass. Oh, there's another one. It's been an old bike. Anyway, I'll come back to you if I find anything exciting, but I doubt it. I'm just going to carry on cleaning it. Oh dear. Right, lifting this car was all that. So I got myself a bag and a glove. And I'm going to bag it all up and I'm going to take it to one of those machines where you put coins in and it gives you a... Well, no, what does it give you? We got one in Morrison's, and you throw all the coins in and it gives you a ticket at the end of it, and it gives you a value of what your coins are worth, and you can spend it in Morrison's. That's what I'm going to do, and I'll let you know what we get. So can't grumble, free money, but it is a bit minging. There are some euros there. I think that's a euro, yeah, euros. There we go, I'll collect all that up.